Hari Om to all. Let us sit straight. Head, neck, backbone straight. Step number one, let us take a resolve that at body level, I will sit still. At mind level, I will not get distracted, disturbed for the next 5 minutes. Let us invoke God's grace. Step number three, let us invoke God's grace and Guru Parampara's blessing. So please visualize and think of your Ishta Devata, Guru. Let us invoke their grace and blessings for our meditation and this Upanishadic study. Step 4, let us withdraw our mind completely from all past experiences, keeping only the learnings with us. And these learnings, when we remember it, it must create happiness, pleasantness in our mind. So I must keep filtering, checking this deeper experiences and the belief systems, what we have subconsciously kept in our mind. Step 5, let us scan the body with the mind from head to toe. This step, Gurudev gives importance for two reasons. One, that it helps us to withdraw our mind from all other things and also heals the body, relaxes the body, keeps the body still, which is a step closer to concentrate. Let us relax our head completely. Face, eyes, nose, brain. Let us relax our shoulders, hands. Let us keep the fingers crossed, locked, so that they don't move. Let us relax our back, chest, stomach. The upper body is completely relaxed and still. Let us relax our buttocks, thighs, knees, calf muscles, ankles, feet. The lower body is completely relaxed and still. Parameter of a healthy body is I don't remember what is happening in the body. I forget the body. When I'm sitting for meditation or when I'm living life, body doesn't call for much attention. That means the body is healthy, stable, still. Step number 5, I focus on the breath. Very, very important step in meditation. I just watch the breath, inhalation, exhalation, how it is coming inside, how it is going outside, what is the temperature of the breath when it is coming inside, What is the temperature of the breath when it goes outside? Where in the nostril the breath is touching while coming inside? Where it is touching on the upper lips when it is going outside? This is a very important step for a meditator because the mind comes in the present moment. It purifies, it gets concentrated, it gets subtle, it gets sharp. As recommended in this Amritabindu Upanishad, we will chant 12 times Om. We will see the technique, significance, the four matras of Om, and a very powerful way of meditating. 12 times we'll chant Om. Om is made up of three matras, O, U, Ma. All three we give equal time. Not that we keep saying O for a long time and then U and Ma for shorter time. Let us take a deep breath. Om. 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 The core teaching of all Upanishads is only one. So we'll just repeat that. And as the Upanishad goes ahead, we will see one or two more techniques what we can add in this Om meditation. My real nature is pure existence, consciousness, bliss, infinite bliss. This sentence I must remember while I'm doing Om meditation and complete with it. That is the main teaching. And the second teaching is I am not the body, mind, intellect. When I realize I am not the body, mind, intellect, that is Atyantik Dukkha Nivrutti. And when I realize that I am Satchitananda Swarup, that is Paramananda Prapti. This is the purpose of human life. Let us again invoke Lord's grace and Guru Parampara's blessings. So again, we complete the meditation by invoking. And here we chant. So when you are doing, if you are doing the meditation, these are the 7 steps to be followed. Completing the meditation again with gratefulness and invoking the grace. Even if I do 7 minutes, 1 minute each, that is also very good. So let us resolve that from today we will do minimal 7 minutes meditation. Those who want to do more, then they can do 14 minutes, 27 minutes. So each step we can take 3 minutes, what 2 minutes or 1 minute. Om. Om.
भद्रं कर्णेभिः शृणुयाम देवाः भद्रं पश्येमाक्षभिर्यजत्राः स्थिरैरङ्गैस्तुष्टुवागं सस्तनूभिः व्यशेम हि देवहितं यदायुः स्वस्ति न इन्द्रो वृद्धश्रवाः स्वस्ति नः पूषा विश्ववेदाः स्वस्ति नस्ताक्ष्यो वरिष्ठनेमिः स्वस्ति नो बृहस्पतिर्दधातु ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः अखण्डमण्डलाकारं व्याप्तं येन चराचरं तत्पदं दर्शितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः अज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मीलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णुः गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः गुरुरेव परं ब्रह्म तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः स्थावरं जङ्गमं व्याप्तं यत्किञ्चित् सचराचरं तत्पदं दर्शितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः चिन्मयं व्यापि यत् सर्वं त्रैलोक्यं सचराचरं तत्पदं दर्शितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः त्वमेव माता च पिता त्वमेव बन्धुश्च सखा त्वमेव विद्या द्रविणं त्वमेव सर्वं मम देवदेव सदाशिवसमारम्भां शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्परां श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणानाम् आलयं करुणालयं नमामि भगवत्पाद शङ्करं लोकशङ्करं शङ्करं शङ्कराचार्यं केशवं बादरायणं सूत्रभाष्यकृतौ वन्दे भगवन्तौ पुनः पुनः समस्तजनकल्याणे निरतं करुणामयं नमामि चिन्मयं देवं सद्गुरुं ब्रह्मविद्वरम्
Hari Om Vidya, very good chanting. So Om Bhadram Karnebhi, that we are on. Mostly hopefully we will start today, at least the first part. What is the exact meaning? Very, very beautiful Shanti part of Atharva Ved. So last time, in the last session, we saw following things. Number one, what is the meaning of Amritabindu Upanishad, what we are currently going to reflect upon. Amrita means nectar. What is the symbolism, significance of this? That this Amrita means immortality. So this knowledge is immortal. The teachings are immortal. And if we listen to even drop, if this drop we are able to drink, then we also, the listener also becomes immortal. That is a great possibility. And we all want to be immortal. There is no way that anyone can think that I do not want to be immortal, because that is my core nature. So we do so many things, knowingly, unknowingly, consciously, subconsciously, that after me, my name will be there, my house will be there, my monument will be there, my statue will be there. These are all knowingly, unknowingly, we want to remain after we go. That is at the body level. All these desires are natural desires. So this one drop of Amrita, so Bindu means drop. So we saw that what is the meaning of this Amrita Bindu. And this Amrita Bindu comes in Atharva Ved, and there are 5 Bindu Upanishads. Among that, this is one Upanishad. Then we also saw that our scriptures, Upanishad, Bhagavad Gita, Brahma Sutra, they are all dialogues between the teacher and the seeker. It's very important because when we see other scriptures, there are no dialogues. Dialogues means here there is freedom to ask questions, freedom, freedom to say I didn't understand, freedom to say I don't believe, freedom to say it is too difficult. Give me some, easier path. Freedom for following your own path. Because in dialogue, the seeker has, freedom to ask any question, freedom to follow. If we see other religions or scriptures, this kind of freedom is not there because there are commandments. There is no question you can challenge them. Next thing, what we saw in the dialogues, there are 4 types of dialogues, just to mention in 30 seconds. One is Vada, where the main aim is very interesting to remember because in day-to-day life we can think, what am I involved into? Vada means the main aim is to explore truth. Both must know the subject well. I just cannot, explore truth of classical music with a bodybuilder whose basic, knowledge and aim in life is bodybuilding. A bodybuilder and a musician cannot have long dialogue on various things. So here, both the people must have fair amount of knowledge to discuss certain topic. This is very important. Like when we discuss with other people, many people think, no, I cannot discuss this about with my spouse. I cannot discuss with my in-laws. I cannot discuss this topic with my, friends or parents. But that's okay. We must discuss what they are interested in. But the idea is to explore truth. Second is Jalpa, where the main aim is to prove oneself right. Ego is more important here. The third is more interesting, Vitanda, where the main aim is to destroy other person's argument and say, that is false. I don't know the truth, but you are wrong. I'm not interested to find out truth. This is what most of the opposition parties do in India, that you are wrong. I don't know the truth or what is right, but you are wrong. And then the last one is Samvada, which basically is a dialogue for seeking truth. And there, the qualities required for Samvada are humility, very first one. Second one, love and respect between the teacher and the seeker. And here one person knows and has experienced the truth, other person is exploring the truth. And with that foundation, the dialogue starts. So we saw last time some of the dialogues between the seeker and the teacher, how some examples, and with what mindset the Upanishadic student comes. So here today we are going to see the second word, because this is called as Amritabindu Upanishad. So we have seen Amritabindu, and now the second word is Upanishad. So what is a Upanishad? Upanishad is a means of knowledge, full stop, for knowing our true nature. Core knowledge of all Upanishads. There is only one sentence, like as Ramana Maharshi says, actually to realize our own self, only one, to see our own face, we require only one mirror. And that is our true nature is not body, mind, intellect, but it is Satchitananda. Full stop. This is one sentence which is a core message of all Upanishads given in different forms. So what is the meaning? When we break up this word Upanishad, Upa means going near a teacher to learn Brahma Vidya, which will give permanent unbroken happiness. Why I want permanent unbroken happiness? The Upanishadic student now is not interested in temporary happiness. The Upanishadic student doesn't go to teacher, says that I want to become successful. I want to, give me some kind of blessing so that my health becomes good, my family is, for my children's marriage, for, well-being. The student goes only with one desire. So Upanishadic student is slightly different. We are going to see further when we see the Anubandha Chatushtaya of Amritabindu Upanishad. So here the Upanishadic student goes to the teacher, and before that he is already purified his mind through Vairagya. So very important when this Upanishadic knowledge is coming to us. And suppose I feel that, this knowledge so I am having, but it is not making much difference to my behavior, my peace of mind. That means I need to work more on purity of mind. There is less Vairagya. Knowledge I have. Like some people say, yeah, I have listened to, 5, 7 Upanishads. Now I want to go for further text, but whether do I have purity of mind? So Karma Yoga becomes very important. Vairagya becomes very important. Otherwise, I will not experience the bliss. I will not experience the peace of mind, what this Upanishad is claiming as such. So peace of mind leads to peace of the self. Ni means approach with determination, nishchaya, do or die attitude, no half-hearted effort. Now I want this alone. I want to have Atma Sakshatkar. I want to have Deva Darshan, Ishvara Darshan or Atma Darshan. I'm not interested to see the different aspects of the world. I've gone through many experiences in the world. Now this is what I want. Like that story is there. One seeker went to Vivekananda. This story comes for different saints and said that I'm there listening to all these things for 10, 15 years. I'm there with you. Nothing happened to me. Why is that? So he didn't say anything. Next day morning, he took him to the riverside. Both were taking bath and then he pushed his head inside the water and the seeker or the student became blue and then he left. He told, what were you trying to do? I just asked one question. You would have killed me. He told, where you were inside the water, what you are thinking of. He told, I was only thinking of my life and oxygen. He told, when that situation, that mindset you will get, that I want this, nothing else, then you will realize soon. Right now, I want this also, I want that also, I want this also, I want that also, that also. In that, I want God and spirituality. So this is a part-time job. This is time pass. Or this feel-good factor. Or, I just feel good when I listen to spirituality. So it's feel-good factor. One can feel good by having some beer and wine also. One can feel good. Like one person, Guruji always gives this joke that one lady came and, I come to your pravachan. He told, why? अच्छा लगता है मुझे नींद लगती है आई कैन स्लीप फॉर सम टाइम आई एम अवे फ्रॉम फैमिली मेरे कान प्योर हो जाते हैं गुरुजी टोल कान प्योर नहीं करना है मन को प्योर करना है मन की शुद्धि के लिए तो मन हैज टू बी देयर वेयर इज माय माइंड व्हेन आई एम लिसनिंग टू उपनिषद and the Upanishadic student's mind is completely available for the teacher there because he has left everything. Demands clarity of intellect. I want nothing except this because I know that this will give me everything. Upani, Shat, Sat means has 3 meanings. So we saw Upa, we saw Ni. Shat has 3 meanings. Visaran means to destroy ignorance. Second meaning, Avasadhan, to lose the clutches of attachment of samsara. And Gati, to lead to supreme truth. So what is the essence of Upanishad? Go near. When we do Upavas also, very interestingly, Upavas means that time suppose I eat less. That time my pranic energy will rise above my waist level because there are 7 chakras. So when I don't give food to my stomach, when I keep quiet, then my pranic energy will come to my heart. It will come to this portion. It will start going up. So I go near and then I sit near God. I think about God. I do japa. I read swadhyaya. And then that is upavasa. Vasa means that fragrance. I go near that essence. But suppose I eat sabudana khichdi and sabudana vada, then entire energy will go down only. Below stomach, that is very important. So in Kundalini or that path, they will always want the energy to rise above stomach. When it comes to heart, I experience universal love. When it comes to this chakshu, then I will become omnipresent. I will start knowing a lot of things. And when it comes here, I realize. So all the time I want to keep the energy at the higher level. When I think of body, when I think of stomach, I think of pleasure, then the energy goes to lower level. So sit down at the feet of Guru with surrender, seva. If I have done, then the purity, and that with that determination I sit, and the Guru will give this knowledge. If the Guru is not there, the Upanishad is my Guru, scriptures are Guru, and the Upanishad will destroy my ignorance. There is only one ignorance, which is the root cause of all sorrow. It will loosen my clutches about what I'm holding about family, relationship, fame, appreciation, and it will lead me to supreme truth. That is the purpose. And then I will listen, reflect, meditate, and destroy the ignorance. This demands transcending of the mind. So basically, as we discussed in meditation, meditation has three pillars: purity of mind, concentration of mind, transcendence of mind. So very important, many people do meditation, which we are going to see, for peace of mind, but that's the means, that's not the goal. No, how was your meditation? It was very good. My mind was peaceful, but that is not the goal of meditation. The goal of meditation is transcendence. Result, liberation from all bondages, sorrow, limitation, fear, ignorance, delusion. And I will reach my real home. So in Chinmay Mission, we say Hari Home. Hari Home means I am in hurry now to reach my home. I have traveled enough. I have gone to many, 7 continents. I have gone to many resorts, eat lot of food, but now I want to go back to my home, come in my natural dress, eat, khichdi and sambar. That's all. I just want to relax because at my home, I am relaxed. And that is this life itself. I don't want to postpone it. But whether I am qualified for this Upanishad, that is a very important question. Whether I am qualified to listen. We mentioned last time couple of things. Now this will come in detail in Anubandha Chatushtaya. So all our text start with Anubandha Chatushtaya. Anubandha Chatushtaya means 4 things. What is the Vishaya, subject matter of that text? Suppose we see one book on that, it is written geography. I know what contents of that will be. It will be about earth, continents, etc. When I see chemistry written on a book, I know exactly what the content will be. When I see Upanishad, what will be the content of it? Then the second will be Adhikar, qualification. I just cannot pick up metaphysics, PhD book and start reading if I have not read basic physics. So if I don't know the definitions, if I don't know the concepts and directly I'm going, then whether I'm Adhikar. But here Adhikar, we are going to take it differently because this is Upanishadic student. Then what is the prayojana? What will I get? And then what is the sambandha between me and this book? So Anubandha Chatushtaya of Amritabindu Upanishad. Whether I'm qualified for studying this Amritabindu Upanishad, now slightly different way of asking oneself whether I'm qualified. When does actual spiritual journey begins? Not when we know Bhagavad Gita, Upanishad, but if the answer to following question is yes. What are these questions? So now check. When these questions are coming on the screen, just ask yourself and check whether the answer is yes or no. Have I gone through many experiences in life? Yes, many experiences, childhood, school, college, marriage, children, this, that, travel, seen so many places in India, so many experiences, good, bad, pleasant, unpleasant. Have I realized the deeper incompleteness too? Still I feel incomplete? Yes. Emptiness? Yes. If I am not feeling incomplete, empty after all these experiences, then I have to still mature. Upanishad is meant for matured student. I have seen many relationships, fame, money, power, but still I am not complete. I don't feel completely happy all the time for 24 hours. I still feel that incompleteness. I still feel that loneliness. I still feel emptiness amongst all these things, whatever I am living. Then I am qualified. Have I experienced sadness, disappointments, fears, confusions in life? Yes. And I want to overcome it. That is very important. Then I am fit for Upanishadic study. Have I realized the impermanence of the world, self-limitations? And have I realized that I actually want permanency in all these things? I want permanent happiness from impermanent world. I want permanent relationship. I want permanent family. I want permanent job. I want permanent this, permanent that. But I know this impermanence of the world. I have known very clearly now after reading Jagata Samsara what is a nature. Then I am qualified. Whether I am aware that actually my deeper desire is to have permanent happiness, immortality, infinitude, then I am qualified. So when I realize that my mind is impure with six kama, krodha, lobha, moha, mada, matsara, and I want to overcome it, that is where my spiritual journey starts. I just recently read one beautiful distinction when my spirituality starts, when my spiritual journey starts. In simple way, whatever is happening in my life outside, suppose I say that this is happening because of the world, then I am materialistic. Suppose I say that whatever is happening is because of my mind, then I start my spiritual journey. I am disturbed because of my mind quality. I am distracted because of my mind quality. I get angry, sad, frustrated, irritated because that is the quality of my mind, not because of the world. When this I start feeling from deep within and I want to overcome this mind limitation, then actually my spiritual journey begins. So when I don't blame the world for my unhappiness, then my spiritual journey begins. When I become extremely aware of my own mind and its nature, its quantity, quality, direction of thoughts, then my spiritual journey begins. And then there will be faster progress. Because then Bhagavan says, now I am going to come and support you, help you, and give my blessings because now you're going to work on yourself. You are not expecting the world to change. You know that if you tune your mind, you will get permanent happiness. So, what is there in Amritabindu Upanishad in one word? Adhyatma Vidya, self knowledge. That is the Vishaya. Is it interesting? Of course, yes. People say, no, no, Upanishad is boring, Upanishad is too higher. No, no. As it is going to talk about me, the mirror is never boring because mirror is going to reflect you. I heard one शायरी, भले सोने के फ्रेम में जड़ दो, आईना कभी झूठ बोलता नहीं. Whether you have सोने का फ्रेम का मिरर और लकड़े का फ्रेम का मिरर और नो फ्रेम, the mirror is going to reflect you. So Upanishad is going to reflect me, not my body, but my mind, my confusions, my fear, my sadness. And that's the reason Ramana Maharshi says this Upanishad is not a textbook. This I must write down. Upanishad is not a textbook. Amrita Bindu is not a text. It is a mirror. And why it is interesting? Because it is going to tell me I am great. Your nature is Satchidananda. It is going to tell me you are immortal. How interesting. What will I get if I read this Upanishad? It will tell me I am so great. It will give me liberation from limitation, sorrow, fear, delusion. I will realize that I am infinite bliss. Like Gurudev used to say, what a tragedy. Somebody used to say, Gurudev, I want to have a personal interview with you. And then the person will start crying, this problem, family problem, then relationship problem, then job problem, this problem, children problem, and say, what a tragedy. You are Satchitananda Swarup, omniscient, omnipresent, omnipotent, and then this omniscient Bhagwan is crying here for petty things. I want this, I want that. What a tragedy. So, what is the solution? So, he will lift, read Upanishad, and know who you are. Upanishad doesn't give solutions, but it doesn't solve your problems, but it dissolves you only. So I must read up. So I must listen to Amritabindu Upanishad. What is the relationship, sambandha of Amritabindu Upanishad and me? It is the mirror or it is a source which will give me this result. So I must study. So now we got Vishaya, we got Adhikari, Adhikara, then we got Prayojana, and we got Sambandha. These are the four technical words of Anubandha Chatushtaya. Sadhana Chatushtaya is Vivek, Vairagya, Shata Sampatti, Mumukshatva. Anubandha Chatushtaya is Vishaya, Adhikari, Prayojana, Sambandha. This is very, very important, Anubandha Chatushtaya, because this I can just ask, why am I going to movie? What is the Vishaya of movie? What is the Prayojana of movie? What is the Sambandha of movie? Whether I am Adhikari of movie watching, whether it is adult movie or children movie, whether I have Adhikar. So I can apply it anytime. When Anubandha Chatushtaya is there, I personally like this Anubandha Chatushtaya very much. So let us start the study. So I would request Vidya to again chant the Shanti Mantra of Atharva Veda of this Upanishad. And why Shanti Mantra is chanted? Because there are four purposes. And very, very beautiful, very, very powerful. This Shanti Mantra we must go and teach in our schools and colleges. So today we are going to see different color also. Yeah, Vidya.
ॐ भद्रं कर्णेभिः शृणुयाम देवाः भद्रं पश्येमाक्षभिर्यजत्राः स्थिरैरङ्गैः सुष्ठुवागंसस्तनूभिः व्यशेम हि देवहितं यदायुः स्वस्ति न इन्द्रो वृद्धश्रवाः स्वस्ति नः पूषा विश्ववेदाः स्वस्ति नस्तार्क्ष्यो अरिष्ठनेमिः स्वस्ति नो बृहस्पतिर्दधातु ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः.
What a beautiful mantra this is, and very good chanting by Vidya. So what is the purpose of this? Prepare the mind. If the mind is not prepared for this subtle study, then I will not understand the essence. I may understand, I may be able to do certain things, I may be able to, grossly get, but mind is not prepared. What is preparation of the mind? Four qualities I must strive. That is my Purushartha. Gurudev says quieter, subtler, purer, and alert. This is the quality of the mind. So I must ask, what is the quality of my mind right now? Gross, disturbed, agitated, impure, and dull. Opposite of it. So I must prepare my mind. That's the reason we do this 5-minute meditation, so that mind becomes this. So whole day when we are living in family, job, business, my mind must become this. That must be our goal. So family, job, business becomes the means. Invoke grace for healthy body, mind, intellect. Open the window. So here, example we are going to see is taken of sun. Pusha. So sun rays are there everywhere, but my house is closed. My house is closed from last 1 year, 30 years. So inside there are cobwebs, dust, darkness, staleness, and the house is stinking. Suppose you don't open for a year or two. Just ask yourself today one question, that we are so particular about our house, but whether my mind is stinking. When was the last time when I cleaned my mind? It is still holding on something for 10 years back. Mother-in-law did this, this parents did this, this friend did this, and this person and that person. So the mind is not clean for last 30, 40, 50 years sometimes. So I must open my mind and let the sun rays, that this knowledge come, because this knowledge will come only when I open it, the window of the mind. Removal of all obstacles. There are 3 obstacles. that we will see in detail, and tuning the mind of teacher and taught with love and respect. If this tuning is not there, the love and respect is not there, then this knowledge will not be transferred. It will not, I will get the information, but I will not get that aha moment people ask, and that aha moment I can get anytime when my mind is completely tuned to the teacher, when that then that aha moment comes. In that moment something opens up. So in that moment the light comes. That in one moment there is a aha moment, something opens up. So that tuning is very important. So what are the four purposes of Shanti Mantra? Prepare the mind, invoke the grace, removal of all obstacles, because there are so many obstacles comes in our study. We are going to see what are the obstacles in our meditation, obstacle coming in our life for spiritual growth, and that tuning. So when we know these purposes from this perspective, when we see the Shanti Mantra, it will open up so many doors for us. So let us at least, we have 5 minutes, at least see first part. Om Bhadram Karne Shrunuyam Devaha. So, first line. So, what it means? Oh Devas. So, what are these Devas? Phenomenal sentient forces. These are department heads. 33 crore. So, in our universe, it's complete structure. In Vedic period, we used to worship the forces, and people today now say we must environmental friendly and all. It was there in our Vedic period all the time, that we worship Varuna Deva, sun, Pusha, moon, water, air, earth, and there are so many phenomenal forces around us. So now very important point, this I must write down, is that we are not calling all these things as inert. We are saying that there is a Devata which regulates all these kind of things. The phenomenal forces, there is a Devata. It's a sentient, phenomenal, sentient being is there. And that is very true. That's the reason our earlier Rishis were there. They used to, pray, and then rain used to come. And then Indra Devata would say, no, I don't want to give the rain. And then Lord Krishna will come and then say rain has to come. And that's the reason then Indra gives so much of rain, then that Govardhan story we know. And then Indra will realize that his Lord Vishnu only is my boss. So it's all structure. Brahma, Vishnu, Mahesh. And then there are Devatas who will report to Brahma, Vishnu, Mahesh. Department heads. And very interestingly, here we can have 1 hour class on this only. This Upanishad starts with listening. How do we listen? How do we interpret? What is the difference between hearing and listening? Hearing is of the sound. This I must write down. Hearing is of the sound. Listening is of the words. What comes on our ears is only sound. Our mind interprets, and that's the reason I say, no, you just insulted me, but I didn't insult you. No, you said bad things to me, but I never said any bad thing to you. It is all your interpretation. And now what is a prayer? May we listen with our ears. What is auspicious? What is auspicious listening? Om. First word is Om. Om is the name of Brahman. Suppose I say here Manisha. Manisha will become, oh, what? Suppose I say Vidya. Vidya will, oh, you called me. Suppose I say Sudha. I can just see, I say Janetri. Suddenly wherever you are in 25, 30, 100 people, I will, my name. He called me. Vidya was called, Janetri was called, Manisha was called. So when we say Om, Brahman is listening. Brahman say, oh, you called me God. Don't underestimate the power of name, because as Guruji said yesterday, there are only two things, name and form. Karmanneva dhikaraste. We have only, this is very interesting point. We have only adhikar on name. Form is with God. Suppose I say Ram, Ram, Ram. Name is with me, but suppose I want to see form of Ram. Bhagwan, I want your darshan. Then form is with God and God will give that form. Because wherever name goes, the form has to go. So when we say Om, Brahman will say, what do you want, Brahman? You called me Om. So when we are going to see the meaning of Om, there is no choice for Brahman. So when we say Om, please do not underestimate. That's the reason this Om meditation is going to come. Very, very powerful, very, very subtle. So what is auspicious listening? This knowledge of immortality is auspicious listening. And before completing 7:45, we will discuss this next time in detail. What is auspicious listening? Very, very important point. First person who listens to us is our own self. My mouth is closest to my own ears. So this is not only about karne bhi, this is about what am I talking? Am I talking about problems? It is not auspicious. No, no, today I have a body ache. It is not auspicious. Suppose I am talking something sad, frustrating, irritating. It is not auspicious. So what is the first prayer? Very, very beautiful. Om Badram Karanebhi. Oh Devatas, please bless us that may our ears hear what is auspicious. So I must talk auspicious first, then only I will listen because I am the first speaker to listen to what I am talking. First hearer to what I am speaking. We will discuss about this listening. Bhadram Karnebi, very, very interesting. Listening is very, very important for a spiritual sadhak. Because Uttam sadhak transcends just by listening. Ramakrishna Paramahansa just touched Vivekananda. Vivekananda went into Samadhi. Gurudev went to Ramana Maharshi, sat. Ramana Maharshi was sitting with his closed eyes. Ramana Maharshi opened his eyes and Gurudev's eyes met his eyes and he went into Samadhi. Real life. So listening is very, very powerful. If my mind is pure, if I say Aham Brahmasmi, that word has to manifest. We have a doubt. When we are going to listen to this Upanishad, then we are going to go to next level. We should not doubt. Aham Brahmasmi. Something is happening inside us when we say Aham Brahmasmi. It has no choice. But then we have doubt. No, no, I am not. How can I be Brahman? Then whole thing will change. So very, very interesting start. Start with listening. This Upanishad starts with listening. How to listen? Bhadram. How to listen to Bhadram? There are two communications what we do. One is outside and what am I talking to myself whole day? What is that chattering going on inside my mind? Is it Bhadram? Is it taking me towards my goal? Aham Brahmasmi. From today, when I become aware of this, I will stop. Oh, I'm just cribbing, complaining, and frustrated and irritated. This is not Bhadram. So we will see what is the implication of this next class. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate Om Shanti 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 Hari Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha Hari Om